We back. Shout out Barber here. Welcome to the live. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's welcome here in the spotlight. I definitely have somebody in the chair. I just want to go ahead and put that out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For those that may tune in.
If they might tune in.
Ain't nobody tuning in yet. I mean, I might get a couple of them, 1, 2.
Hey, look, it's all good.
We starting.
Should have definitely had that John rolling earlier.
Just a minute ago.
My homie was here.
Yeah, I know, man, but I go on that one. I go on that one. You know what I mean? My time is 1 o'clock. You know what I mean? Staying true, bro. Like, I was sitting back and I was thinking, just talking about blessings, right? You know, I think sometimes you don't realize how much of your blessings come from how much you give. Who's there from? You know what I'm saying? Like, not necessarily saying giving in the sense of like monetarily. You know what I'm saying? Like always giving money. Because everybody think money, well not everybody, but you know, a lot of people think money is like the end all be all. Like, I need money. But you'd be surprised how many lives you can impact by giving time, you know what I mean, and really time, for real. Like if you give people your time, I think your time is more important and more valuable than money, giving your time. You know what I'm saying?
Why do you think that?
Because I can go and blow $1,000. You know what I'm saying? I can go blow $100,000. You know what I'm saying? You can blow all of that. You can get that back. You know what I'm saying? You can go make a play, get that joint right back.
Right.
But if I waste 20 minutes, 10 minutes, that's it. That's 10 minutes you ain't never, because we can't go back in time. So we can't make up for that 10 minutes. We can only make the next 10 minutes make more sense. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So giving people time is more important, in my opinion, than money. Time and money, some people say time and money go hand in hand, but I think time is more important than money. Because the time you waste can determine how much money you make, but at the same time, you can just hit a mean lick one time, boom. And whatever you thought you missed, you got it right back. Tenfold.
I mean, I do feel like time is more valuable than money, but I mean, with that person, is the time always going to be good, or is it going to be bad? You know, it depends on like the chemistry that you have. Like, because you could be with a person for some time and it just be like a bad relationship. So I would take money over a bad relationship.
I don't know. It really depends. Because what are you taking from the relationship? Because what happens is you take money over a bad relationship. Let's just give it a number. Let's say you take $500,000 over a bad relationship, right? All right, boom. You got 500 bands, right? So to some people you rich, you dig? All right. Now you single,
Right.
but you got the money over the bad relationship, but you ain't learned shit. So now you go and get another person. And guess what happens?
The same thing.
If not worse. Because you never learned.
Well, maybe you just gotta, like, I think as an individual, like, you just have to be alone anyway sometimes so that you can create or find your own happiness. Because some people be in relationships and not even be happy.
Well, see, once again, now we back to time. You spending time with yourself, giving yourself time to grow, heal, learn, you know what I'm saying? And understand who you are.
Right.
You can't spend no money for that.
No.
There ain't no money, no amount of money can help you learn who you are. No amount of money.
So let's just say you just with somebody for 5 years and it ends up not working. Would you regret not taking the money because it didn't work? Or would you just learn from that situation and move on?
If I had, I mean, we looking at it like an opportunity to be with somebody or money. I'm taking the money, bro. I'm just gonna take the money. But if you saying I'd rather have versus spending time because it's a bad relationship, nah, I feel like I would rather go through the relationship. I would rather go through the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like I probably wouldn't be like, dang, I could have had. We spent 5 years together, right? So that means we had 5 years to try and get it right. Somewhere along the line, we could have took that 5 years and made way more than 500,000.
Exactly.
But for whatever reason, seen or unseen, we couldn't get on that page.
Because a lot of women are masculine nowadays.
And it ain't always the woman's fault.
It ain't.
What's going on, Elliot? How you doing, man?
But they're masculine. Women are super masculine.
Lucas the Claw. Ugh. What's up, Elliot? How you doing, bro? Yeah, I mean, no, you can't. But see, I don't really all the way think, because I feel like, all right, cool. So if you want to say some women are masculine because of the masculinity in women, then shit, you got to talk about the feminism in men.
I mean, it's definitely there. Absolutely.
Because there's a lot of feminine men out here that don't know how to be masculine.
Right.
They don't know how to stand up. Like it's time for you to take lead in a relationship, but you can't because you don't know how to lead.
Right. So yeah.
Because you've never seen a leader.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
How do you get it to grow to your nose? It just grows like that. My mustache just grow like that. Okay. But appreciate it. But yeah, so you gotta know how to be a leader in order to lead, or at least see an example of a leader. But a lot of these dudes out here, they be falling short because they don't know how to lead.
Or is it that, or is it because women are so damaged because of the past that they don't want a leader?
What's up, bus boy?
Some of them Johns don't want a leader.
You can make an argument for the women being damaged.
Men are damaged too. I'm just saying, like.
Right. No, I'm on the advocate side. You know what I'm saying? We can make an argument for the women being damaged, but if you are a man that's understood in who he is and understand your purpose,
right, then
you would know how to handle a damaged woman, because 9 out of 10 of these women gonna be damaged. Right. It don't matter what age group you in. You know what I'm saying? You be better off trying to catch them. Now, pause on this one right here, because this is kind of weird. This is gonna sound way worse. But like when they young in they 20s,
yeah,
20s, mid-20s,
I mean, I get
they ain't take too much battle damage, right? I'm not saying go for them type of women. I'm just saying.
I know what you're saying.
But as they get to the 30s, after they get to the bro is an incel. I don't even know what that means. What that mean, an incel?
An incel.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. But as they get to the 30s and all of that, you know what I mean? Then they start taking more battle damage. Then it's like gets worse. Because then when they get settled in their ways, it gets even worse. You know what I mean? But just, being a man, walking in your purpose and knowing where you at with it, man, it's a lot easier to handle certain women. But a lot of men out here is too busy they want to be the man, dog. They want to be outside. They want to be
right.
They want to be, the guy.
Right.
You feel me? So because you out here with this on this side,
right,
playing around, you go meet this girl, you like, man, I ain't got time for it, because your patience get low.
Right.
Because I don't have to deal with it.
Because you don't have to, right.
I don't got to deal with that, because I got shorty over here.
But that one that's over there might not be as good as the one you
already got. Facts.
And that's what we fucking.
Hey, man, lock. What that mean, bro? Tell me what that mean.
What he say?
He said, bro is an incel. That doesn't surprise me. What that mean?
What the fuck is an incel?
I don't know what it mean. I don't know. But nah, it's like when you put the time in, right? Lord knows what you can get out.
Right.
And you get more blessings that way.
Right.
When you put the time in. Right. When you actually spend time on people.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
No, I get it.
Instead of money, spend time on people.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I think that's where the
Time
real
is better than money.
that's where the real blessings gonna come in at. Yeah.
I'm just a genuine.
What's up,
person.
Dennis? Dennis Games. Huh?
I'm just genuine. So like shit. That's just how I feel. I'm genuine. I don't never try to use nobody or take advantage of that.
Well, no, I'm not talking about in the sense of using and taking advantage. I'm talking about in the sense of tithing and offerings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about in the sense of like think about what it is that you may or may not bring to the table as far as education,
Right.
motivation,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, and just uplifting
Right.
what you bring to the table in life.
Yeah.
And spending time, donating your time
Yeah,
to that. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
I think I just had that moment of clarity today though.
Yeah.
Even though I pretty much already knew it, but it's
Yeah.
just I was able to actually receive the message. So
I mean, it's a positive message.
I'm a positive guy.
Yeah, I forgot. You know, you from the city of brotherly love. I forgot how positive you are.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that joint's crazy. I want to know what an incel is.
Son just hit us with
I want to know what that is, bro. Like, you got to Google that joint, man, for real. Like, what that mean, bro?
Do you know that person that said it?
Nah, it's live. I'm on live. It's my live crew, man. Shouts out to the live shot of Barber here, man. We back for another one. You know what I'm saying? We in here. I don't have any clients for my 1 o'clock hour, so I'm holding my brother right here hostage right now. Long as the cape on, you can't go nowhere.
Yeah.
You can't move. Holding him hostage. He ain't got no job, so.
Right, I don't have no.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, but nah, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. I was in the gym today working on shoulders,
Yeah.
trying to build it back up because I you know.
Well, what we're gonna say is the vibe, or what we should do for the day is just be genuine. It's not hard to be genuine. Just be nice to a person. Don't come up hating. Don't say nothing disrespectful. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Just look for a way to just be effed up towards a person. It doesn't hurt to say, hey, how you doing? You need any help?
Why you say hating though?
Because like people
Who
are
be
just
hating
weird.
on you,
Like,
cuz?
I don't know. Like I just feel that person that just said that incel thing. Like I don't even know what that was about.
That incel joint, man. But you know, it's you know, man. It's a comment section, bro.
Yeah,
It's a comment
cool.
section, man. Some of that
That's
stuff.
cool, but I just think
Right
that
on.
it's
Some of that
funny.
stuff, some of it be funny. It just be like, it could have been a funny joke.
Maybe they was trolling.
Yeah, it could have been trolling. It could have been a funny joke. We just don't know what the incel thing mean, what you mean by that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it kind of like go over your head.
I just tell you type of brothers we are, man. We just live
Yeah.
life, you know what I'm saying?
I like to laugh, man. So the
Genuine,
joke
you know
funny,
what I'm
man.
saying?
Shit,
Yeah.
say the joke,
Hey,
man.
look,
But make it make
man.
sense, though. I'm into
You know what I'm
that.
saying? Shit.
I don't care about trolling it. You know,
Yeah,
just
it's
make
hot
it make,
outside,
make
you
it
know
make
what
sense.
I'm
Make the whole chat laugh. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Don't just
Come
make
on,
me
man.
laugh.
Hey,
Don't make yourself laugh. I don't think the joke funny if you want to make
look.
yourself laugh.
You already know.
You already, son. You already. That's how y'all niggas be up there, bro. We got anybody from New York in here?
Come on, man.
Involuntarily celibate. Celibate. My bad. Oh. Oh, dude said I don't get no pussy.
Damn, why you act like that? Hey, yo, let me ask you something, brother. Let me ask you something, brother.
He said I don't get no pussy.
Ask me something.
Yeah, no, bro. No, bro. It ain't that type of party over here, cuz.
Why you acting like that though, bro? Like it's just like
It ain't that type of party over here, man. We just realists. We just realists with optimistic swag. You know what I'm saying? Like it's one thing about, you know, people say that they are realists, but they don't want to be real with themselves, and they don't want to be real with everybody else. And when we start talking about like he brought up talking about being in a relationship or something like that, as a man, you gotta be real with yourself, and you gotta understand that some men out here just be on some bull. You know what I'm saying? And you just gotta be honest with it. It's like, yo, I'm honest about a lot of men being on some BS.
right,
I don't have to bash the woman
right.
every time because it's not the woman's fault all the time, bro.
Not
You
all
just
the
gotta
time,
realize, just because I'm not bashing the woman don't mean these women ain't Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Like, I ain't got those problems, cuz.
Keep it classy, man.
I ain't got those problems, cuz. I promise you that. They ain't my problem. They ain't never been my problem.
We in Georgia, bro. It's like, bro, it's to the point where I watch who I smack. Like, I ain't even just trying to smack anything.
I don't smack nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't smacking nothing. But I can promise you that ain't my problem, bro. I can promise you that. That ain't the problem. If I ever abstain from anything, right? I chose that consciously. Ain't nobody choosing for me.
How does that take away? So he got to answer this. How does that take away from you? If that's how he feel, how does that take away from you as a person?
Well, because it's involuntary. Basically saying I don't want to be celibate.
Oh, so he's saying that you can't get it.
Yeah, he said I can't.
No, I'm just saying, like, so if he can't get it, so I mean, okay, and like, is it that important? Like, is it that important to get the twat? Like, is it really?
Some people think that it's very important to have sex with women.
That shit controls you, bro. Like,
some people see, some people mind, and this that just go back to your mindset and understanding your purpose and maturity and being mature to understand that sex is not the end all be all, and sometimes sex could get in the way. Sex is not. It feels amazing, bro. I promise you, but it's not always the right move to make, bro. It ain't always the right move. Sometimes you just gotta get to a point where, and there's just something that you're gonna grow up. Hopefully you can grow up and you can understand this. Sometimes you gotta get to a point where you can just say no.
Just say no, my brother.
They said they're joking about drugs. It's about a lot more than drugs.
And that makes you that much more ill of a dude if you could turn the joint down. Like, cause joints don't expect you to turn them down. If you could turn the joint down, bro, like that I'm just saying that just give you that much more power, man.
A lot of dudes out here got PDC. Poor dick control. Y'all out here.
I've been one of them. Like,
y'all out here with PDC, man. Y'all just hitting anything, catching all these diseases. Y'all out here spreading stuff, man. Spreading disease. Y'all doing all this stuff, man. PDC, man.
Knock it off.
Y'all got poor dick control out here, man. Y'all need to get it together, man.
Hey, clean up the culture, man.
Stop thinking that was funny though.
It was.
Incel. That's a whole word right there. Yeah, incel.
It was a good little.
Yeah, it worked.
They still ain't respond to that.
He probably left. I don't know. He might be gone, man. But I mean, just for the playback. You know what I mean?
Nah, all day.
Yeah, I mean, it just growth, man. Growth gets you there. Absolutely. Growth gets you there. But see, you once again, if you don't put the time in, you're gonna miss it every time. So you got to take time to, focus on what's going on. Yeah. And if you don't, then you're gonna miss it every time.
And I'm not saying like I'm perfect, bro, but that shit is
right. Life. He say life revolves around the twat. I mean, if that's how you play it, then cool. I mean, if your life revolves around the twat, all right, cool. I mean, but when you really sit back and think about it.
That's what he said?
Huh?
He said life revolves around that time?
Yeah, that's what they think. Yeah. Yeah.
Dang.
I mean, if you feel like your life revolves around the twat, I just know that for me personally, like I used to, back when I was younger, I used to every day I needed to have something every day. I needed to have something around me. But as I got older, I realized that my mental focus was a lot better when I removed that unnecessary roadblock. You know what I mean? Because you got to take a lot of time. What we talking about? Time, right? Yeah. Donating your time. You putting in a lot of time trying to get these cakes, man. I remember being a kid, bro. I was and this is just if you know what I mean, you've been outside, you'll probably understand what I'm saying. If you ain't been outside, then you probably won't understand what I'm saying. But I done mess around and started on a joint trying to get these cakes at around 8 to 10 o'clock. And I ain't get her to fold till about 4 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, mama, you could have been folded. You feel me? Sometimes chicks they don't want you to, you know what I mean? They just want you to keep working on. Man, that's a lot of time, bro. Like and it happens. You know what I mean? When you were younger, you know what I mean? It happens, bro. You already know. If you've been outside, you already know the massage technique. You need a massage.
That's a fact. That's
you need a massage. Let me give you a massage. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me give you a massage. and you got to go through all of this stuff, man. That's spending a lot of time. Get you one chick, get you one John, get you somebody you can sit down with, get you somebody that you can build with, and then move in that light right there. That's. Oh, you want to clean it up?
Mm-hmm.
That's going. Yeah, I thought I was done.
You know,
No, it's just like I thought I was done. That's what I tell you in the mirror.
Like.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll pick the clippers back up since we still here.
Bring this
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Now you just making up shit, bro.
No, I just want to.
Now you just making up stuff, bro. Now you just. I'll turn your head this way.
This one. Which way? I got you.
Bro, making up stuff and then wanna.
No, bro, like nah. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like that. It ain't that type of party.
Yeah, man. But like I was saying, bro, like if you feel like your life revolve around the twat,
do your thing, you heard?
do this for me. Nah, listen.
Do your thing.
Hold on. If you feel like life revolve around the twat, do this for me. Give yourself about 6 months and step away from that.
That's it.
Step away from it for 6 months. And get the work, though. But get the work. Do work. Work. Don't focus on pussy. Work. Give yourself 6 months and get the work and see where you at with it. After that 6 months, see how you feel. We can always revisit this conversation. But give yourself some time away from it. And see where you at with it and watch what happens. You gonna be like, damn, man. That's all you need, man. Sometimes brothers just be needing our control back and y'all be losing control. And I say y'all because I done did the work. You losing control over the, you know what I'm saying, what the devil wants you to have. Y'all lose control over what the devil wants you to have. Y'all run outside, oh man, I love God. God say, man, you need to chill, man. Go get you one joint. If you can't chill, the Bible tell you, if you can't keep your dick in your pants, this is paraphrasing. I mean, this is not written the same way. But it says, if you can't keep it in your pants, right? Go get married. Get married. I'm not saying go get married. I'm just saying get you one and sit down, bro. And watch what happens. But I'm all for that.
There's nothing wrong with having one, man.
I'm all for that. I'm just saying, man. Just
niggas be wanting to have more than one John, and that shit crazy to me. Like, if you could just get you one that you can just really build with and be so attracted to her and fucking, man, like, why not, bro? I don't give a damn about all them women, bro. That's just too much.
That's too much. There's too much going on out here right now, man. They said it was like 47,000 cases. And new STD cases in Houston, man.
Oh yeah.
In Houston? Wow. And Houston like the city, man. That's the place. That's the place to be.
I seen that, John.
47,000 new cases. That's a lot of people popping up with some STDs, bro. You gotta have good PDC, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta these people out here, man. You out here with the PDC chilling. Oh my gosh, she got a fatty. Look at her twerking. Oh my gosh, I gotta have sex with her. All right. Come back, get June. Come back, get June. Gonna be looking like the back of a Nestle Crunch bar.
I tell you,
you gonna be out here. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you can't dip your nugget in every sauce.
Not every sauce. That don't tainted.
Oh man, like hey, it's crazy, man. But nah, man, at the end of the day, bro, man, let me get you out this chair before you try to see something else you want me to do.
Nah.
Get you out of this chair before you try to see.
Man, you be having me looking like a superstar.
I'm trying, bro. I'm trying, man, but I don't, you know what I'm saying?
I'm supposed to keep my look up.
You've been in the chair. You've been in the chair for. I done kept you hostage for an hour.
Yeah, man.
I done held you hostage for an hour.
We was having a good conversation.
I done held you hostage for an hour.
Next time we gonna let y'all hear the one we was talking about before this. The one we were talking about before this was way more lit. For real.
Man, listen, man. It just, man, I cut myself this morning, man. I don't know what the hell I did, though. That just want to burn like a mother.
Hell no.
It's tough being a barber sometimes.
Barber life, yeah.
Think about it. We work to have a better life than find a lady, settle down, get married. Boom. Happy shit. Yeah, true. True. Joshua, I'm with you on that one. Because you can, I mean, you can get a joint and it could go bad and then everything goes bad. But why go into a relationship with that on your mind? Why not go into a relationship saying, yo, we here?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
And you can usually see the red flags. Like,
yeah.
Red flags always.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna show us something. It's all about working on that jungle.
He's like, you can find a lady.
He's
like, you can find a lady. You know what I'm saying? Fall in love, get married, and one day, boom, half your shit gone.
That's why I'm not too crazy about getting married.
He was like,
I'm
one
not
day,
too crazy
boom.
About for real. I'm not too crazy about getting married. For real.
That was yeah. He brought that all the way home, man.
Yeah, I ain't crazy about getting married. Like for what? Like that's just what society.
Oh yeah. Let me think. He said he ain't saying his life. He ain't saying his life revolve around it. He's saying women control the world. Pussy got power, bro.
It does. I don't know if it controls the world.
No. I'm not all the way against him. That's why I'm still thinking on him. Pussy got power because it's a lot of brothers in jail and sisters, brothers and sisters in jail right now because poor pussy management.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, when you think all the way back to like what's my man name? Achilles. That whole war.
For the girl?
Yeah, that whole war. No, that whole war started over some pussy.
Well, it did.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because Hector.
John the Baptist died over some pussy.
Yeah, he did take his girl.
Yeah, John the Baptist died over some pussy, and that's in the Bible. You might got a point there, bro. I mean, you might got a point, and that's the point. You got a point, but that's the point. That's why it's more important for you to get better dick control. That's why it's more important. You know what I'm saying? Go to the right person, get married, it's a liability. Most of these chicks now have no morals. They're running around with the worst.
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, it is true.
Yeah.
But who's to blame? You know what I'm saying?
My dude Joshua out here.
Who's to blame though?
Josh out here giving out the gospel.
But who's to blame? Are we done?
It's ways you can look at that though. They running around with no morals and they out here trying to be the man. they can take home to their father. Yeah, they trying to be the man, but I feel like that was his point. You know what I'm saying? I'm rocking with you, Josh. I think you make a great point. But that was his point. His point was what you're saying. You know what I mean? A lot of these chicks out here, they just bad women. But my point is, like, granted, like we understand that pussy got power, but if a man is walking and understanding and in his purpose, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel you. But if a man walking in his purpose and understanding with control, all that power go away, bro. All that wild shit that they doing, all that wild shit. Think about this, man. Think about if the average man is walking in their purpose, right? You know what I'm saying? With clarity, not post-nut clarity, actual clarity, right? Before the nut. And you like, man, listen, I don't deal with them. The average man, you know what I'm saying? Not just what they called it one time, the high value man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Not the high value man. Right. You know what I'm saying? The average dude, me, you, this brother right here, we just like, man, I'm not into that. No, I'm cool. We turn our head. Once they start twerking, we do this.
It's good.
And then when they look back, when they twerking and they look back and they see that all us like this, they gonna stop all that nut ass shit because they gonna realize that they not getting the attention that they trying to garner through their body. Once we start to
That's true.
Once we start to kind of like praise their brain and what they got going on in their brain, then we could probably start to make some. But in my personal opinion, this is just me. Hey, it starts with us, man. We got to start to condition our mind to not accept that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop accepting that. We got to stop being cool with just seeing we got to stop being cool and for real, it's really getting out of hand for real, because bro made a real good point though. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Like, I'm sitting up here trying to really like think about it. He made a real good point, because a lot of these women is getting so far out of hand because Ice Spice all of a sudden she want to be showing off her moose knuckle. And it's like, here we are, a bunch of thirsty ass men in the comments. Oh my gosh, look, man, she got her moose knuckle. You know what I'm saying? So I think if we stop putting so much effort into it, and we start to put more effort into
sex is always sold, man. Sex sells. Like, it's always done.
Sex always gonna sell.
Yeah. Sex sells.
Sex gonna sell no matter what. But I feel like we need better as men. I'm speaking as men. I'm just like, listen, fuck all that bullshit. I'm speaking as men. We need better dick control.
Point blank
period. We need better dick control. Take some time, fall back, and just get away from it for a minute. Just step back and be like, you know what? Because it's like kind of like this, right? Let's look at food. They tell you eat 3 times a day.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of food you eat 3 times a day, technically, right? You can't even get that food out of your body fast enough. You know what I'm saying? So most of that food really sitting in your body, and you just like putting more food, right? So it's like, if you eat when you're hungry, your body can work with that a lot better. You know what I mean? Because your body got time to digest the food, and your body got time to put the food where it needs to go, and it'll be a lot better for your body overall, because you're not just overloading it with a bunch of bullshit, especially with the food that we're getting nowadays. It's like, it's getting real weird. So if we look at it like that with women, where do we go? You know what I'm saying? Where do we go? What you say? Why dudes lose the most and the women the most? The time walks better. Why do dudes lose? I gotta keep reading that motherfucker. That joint, I don't know. You wrote that one a little different. Why do dudes lose the most and the women? Oh, okay. And the women most of the time walks off better. Only in the beginning. I was reading that wrong. That's my bad. Only in the beginning. He said, why do dudes lose the most, and most of the time women walk off like in a better position than men? Only in the beginning. I only think that's when you. Nah, it's only, I'm telling you, like when you break up, right? Like imagine this. You've been in a relationship before. Yeah. Imagine this, right? When you break up with a chick, right? And you used to love her. You spent some time loving her. You spent some time being all on her and shit. Yeah. And y'all break up. Boom, y'all break up. You distraught. You like, damn, I want my girl back. Oh, I love her so much, and I miss her so much, and I wish I would have did this. I wish I'd have did that. So you trying to get her back. But then she don't want to spin the block, right? So you go, oh, all right, cool. You accept it. You say, you know what? Cool. I'm going to get my shit together. Yeah. I'm going to hit the gym. Yeah. I'm going to go play a new game. I'm going to go learn something new. I'm going to go get a new car. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go do all of this stuff, right? Appreciate it, Josh. I'm going to go do all of this stuff, right? And just like my brother say, you adding more value to yourself. Right. Then what happens is you realize that you've grown. You ain't even noticed that the stuff that you doing made you grow. It made you a whole better person. So now when she get back around you, she ain't gonna be able to act right because she don't know you no more. Right. She gonna be trying to use all of the little tactics and little tricks that she used to use to try to trigger you, but she don't even know that you rearranged the buttons. You move the buttons around. She don't even know the code no more. So you gonna be like, man, I'm out of that, man. I don't got nothing. I don't care about what you talking about, man. You out?
Yeah, I gotta go.
All right, dude, man. Hey, man, listen. Stop smoking cigarettes.
All right. Yeah.
You're making the place.
That's
smell like
one
cigarettes.
of the worst drugs to ever smoke. Like, cigarettes is the worst drug ever. He's right. Nicotine, point blank.
You gotta tell this man. Hey man.
Blank period.
Hey man.
You're right.
Hey man.
I got you right.
Hey man.
You gotta walk out on that one.
Knock it off.
Yeah, I got you.
No man. All right, be cool, dog. Be cool. You know what I'm saying? Some dudes will step to get them that attention. Yeah. I mean, it's a risk you take, man. But then you got to use your discernment, because if you sitting up there and you only going off because she got a fat ass, you know what I'm saying? Oh, she got a fatty and she look good on the outside, and you running with that, then yeah, for sure. You gonna mess around and run into the worst women almost 100% of the time, because the only thing you looking at is the outside appearance, the aesthetics. You looking at you blinded. You blinded by the physical when that ain't it. You got to get in here, bro. A pimp will even tell you, I don't want her body, I want her mind. A pimp will tell you that. You got to get in there. You get in there and you start to, next time you go on a date with a joint, don't try to smash. Tell her I ain't even trying to fuck. I'm trying to see what's going on with you. What you got going on? I'm trying to see what's up with you. Once you take that pussy off the table, man. Once you take the option of smashing off the table, she gonna have to come with something new. She ain't gonna be able to hit you with all that. Well, you gotta do this, and a man gotta do this, and a man gotta do that, because she think the pussy is the prize. But once you take that off the table and say, man, I want something different, she gonna be like, what? She gonna think you playing. First night, she gonna try to give it to you. She gonna think you playing. First night, she gonna try to give it to you because she don't believe that you don't want that pussy. But then when you be like, nah, I'm cool. I told you I'm cool. Drop her ass off at the door. She ain't gonna know what to do. You might not ever hear from her again, because she ain't gonna know what to do. Because she ain't never dealt with a dude that don't want the pussy. Like, what you mean? I don't want it. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna get it. I want it, but just not right now. I want it, just not right now. I'll get it later, if it's there. But if it ain't there, cool. I ain't lose nothing. I ain't lose no money. I ain't lose no time. I ain't lose nothing. Because now you vetting them in a different way. You're not vetting them for how good they back shots is. You vetting them for how good they can come back and got your back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm probably sure I could have put that together a lot better, but nah, man. Like, you vetting them for how good they can have your back. Like, yeah, you really got my back. Because you know we ain't here for the bullshit. We here for the long haul. But then it goes back to, well, what you in it for? You know what I'm saying? What you in it for? Are you in it for, appreciate it. Are you in it for the, sex? Then let it be that. If we just here to smash, let it be that. So if you just there to smash, then you shouldn't be worried about if she gonna take your money later, because there shouldn't be no money for her to take. You know what I'm saying? The most she should get is dinner in the movies. Some gum. Some peppermints or some shit. You know what I'm saying? But if you there for something more, if you want more, then you need to come at it differently. You know what I'm saying? You want something different, you gotta approach it differently. You gotta approach it, you know what I mean, in a way where you like, man, hold on, let me see what's really to you, shorty. I want to see what's really on your mind. Where you really at? You know what I'm saying? Because, be honest with you, man, even the most ratchet ass chick that we could think about, and I bet you if I think about one, you think about one, I bet you we come to the same conclusion. Or the most ratchet chick, we're going to come to the same conclusion. But even the most ratchet chick we could think about will want a solid ass dude that she can go home to. Because you got to remember, man, most of these joints that's out here pushing this whole culture, they got men at home. You know what I mean? It's just sometimes they sip their own poison, and that put them in a bad place. That's when you see they mess around and break up or some dumb shit like that. But overall, man, listen, I'm trying to tell you, man, you gotta get some dick control. Preach getting dick control and telling these youngins. I tell youngins, listen, man, I know you gonna do what you want to do. You know what I mean? But if I was you, I would focus on the bag first. I told my nephew that. Focus on the bag, man. Focus on getting yourself right. I done been in every state in the East Coast, man. Some states on the West, man. Bro, one thing I noticed that every last one of them states got women. They all got women, dog. And they all got some fine women. You feel me? Nah, man, you sit up there wasting your time. You need to donate your time to something that's going to actually benefit your life, man. I'm telling you. All right, donate your time, man. That's a word from Barber, man. Don't get me on here preaching. Cause I'll do it. I need to get some barbers on here, man. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to get my homeboy on here. I got one of my homeboys. I'm gonna try to get him on here. We're gonna try to do some screen time with him. And we're gonna try to get other barbers on here so we can chop it up, get some different perspectives on these topics, man. I like having topics like that. I like discussion topics. You know what I'm saying? Topics where we can just kind of have a whole discussion about it, man. Joshua, I feel you, bro, but in my opinion, bro, being unicorns, these good women are unicorns, I don't believe that, bro. I'm not going, nah, I'm gonna push back on that a little bit. This is why. You gotta ask yourself this. How many women have you actually talked to, conversation-wise? Okay. So shouts out to her. Shouts out to you for that. And shouts out to her. You know what I'm saying? You got your woman and she got old school values. That's good. But you be surprised how many women out here are just like her. You know what I'm saying? Like most of the people, I come on here every day. Most of the people that get in my chair is either married, got a serious relationship, or is about to be married. And this is like a high, I can't give you a percentage, but it's a high percentage. I meet women and I just talk to women because I go to the bar and I'll probably get some food or something and I sit at the bar chilling, and then just, so just me being me, somebody go, hey, how you doing? I'll be like, uh-oh. Yeah, here we go. You know what I'm saying? So, and then we just get to talking and you realize that, yeah, she might be a little promiscuous on this side, but on the other side, she's actually a good woman. I meet a lot of good women, bro. I don't believe the unicorn thing. I meet a lot of good women. You just have to be a good man. And clearly, you got a woman, so does it not display? It is wild. But shit, we hunters, man. We hunters. Where you from? We hunters. What is we hunt? We hunt in the wild. Yeah, man. We hunters. Yeah, it's supposed to be wild. I wouldn't want it to be easy. Bro. I wouldn't want it. The Bible say, if you find a man who finds a woman, finds a good thing and favor in the Lord. Why? Why does the Lord give that man more favor than he'll give a single man? Because that take work. It take work to find a good woman, man. What you mean? Honestly, good dudes. Are they good dudes or are they nice guys? Are they good dudes or nice guys? Are they pushovers? Or are they guys that stand on morals and values, but, not out here trying to smash everything that move? Are they running with the, oh, I'm a high value man, you need to submit to me? Are they saying that? Or are they saying, hey, let's see how we work together? You gotta kind of vet to see how they're approaching their relationships. Because I keep telling you, bro, for me personally, I don't want to go there, man, but I can't say what I wanted to say because I'll be talking too much sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But that problem here how I answer. That problem, from what I know, is not a problem that I'm familiar with, right? Because the women that I talk to, I just get a different response from them. You know what I'm saying? So now from that point forward, once we get on the same page here, it's all about how I move. How do I move? How consistent am I with this relationship, cultivating this relationship? You know what I'm saying? They don't have the values of a family, except, okay. It's the culture pushing nothing, family. How I cultivate the relationship, how I move, you know what I'm saying? How I move, you know what I mean? He say, it's not even the whole culture. It's like basically the whole culture you saying is making it to where it's like, man, you don't want to have a family. Fuck family. You know what I'm saying? We don't care about family. We in the whole culture. We don't care about family. But as a man, and let me know if I'm right or wrong, if I'm right or wrong on what you just said, you know what I'm saying? But as a man, you like, shit, most men want that. Man, come on, bro. We want the family. We just don't want the family with the wrong person. But are you vetting the right? Are you vetting them right? That's the question. You know what I'm saying? That's the question. We want the family. We want it. I mean, I meet some men that be like, nah, man, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really with that. But we want the family overall. You feel me? But are you vetting the woman properly? You know what I'm saying? Are you having the right type of conversations? How long in the conversation? This is single friends. How long in your conversations do it take for you to say something sexual? You know what I'm saying? How long will it take them to say something sexual or make a sexual comment or innuendo? Where they eyes at? Are they roaming around? When they talking to these women, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? You know what I mean? Like, what kind of conversations you having? Are you stimulating their mind? Josh, you gonna mess around and get me canceled before I even get started, bro. I'll be having to catch myself, man. You'll mess around and get me canceled before I even get started, man. Cause this topic right here is one of my favorite topics. You guys in your chair, feel these young kids. I would say the highest is about 47. And of course I cut kids too, so the lowest could be 2. But as men, I would say about at least 20, 28 to about 47. Yeah. And see, I love talking to the kids, man, especially catching them like high school, catch them in the high school or right before high school. I love talking to them because that's when it's, you know what I'm saying? That's when it's popping for real. That's when they, you know what I mean? That's when they on it for real. I mean, as you get older, you can enlighten and open the eyes of people, man. But Josh, I feel like you got something up there. You ain't no slouch. I don't know how old you are, but you ain't no slouch right here. You might need to start talking a little more too. You might need to start being like, hey man, stop sparing feelings, man, and let jokers know. It's okay to understand. We understand that the women are bugging. We do. But you can't be a childish parent and get mad at your kids being childish. You know what I'm saying? Your kids go to school and start mimicking stuff that you do at home. You can't get mad at them kids for that. You a childish parent. And that's the same thing with your dealing with these drones, man. You got we men gotta say, hey man, we gotta Michael Jackson that joint, man. I'm looking at the man in the mirror. I'm right here with it. I'm right here. I don't even want to deal with you until I get me right. Once I get me right, then I can come over there with you because I know my purpose. I know my direction. And there's nothing more dangerous than a man that knows his purpose and have direction. Oh my God. Oh my God. I did not come outside for this, Joshua. I came outside to cut hair. But you got me talking. I love it though, man. I appreciate it, man. I really do. I hope somebody subscribed today. You know what I'm saying? I hope somebody subscribed today. I'm trying to get my subscribers up. You feel me? I'm kind of like shadow. I don't want to say shadow man, but you know how YouTube algorithm is when you ain't got a lot of your subscribers ain't up. But yeah, man, most of the people that be in my chair, you know what I'm saying? Like around 1 o'clock, I go live every day that I work. Every day that I work, I go and I work from like Tuesday to Saturday. So every day that I work, I go live 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? And we just have different conversation. And I be trying to show people like this is real barbershop conversation. You heard my brother in the chair earlier. You know what I'm saying? This is real. This ain't all that. You notice, if you notice one thing since I've been on here, I ain't make not one sports comment. We ain't make not one sports comment, man. So I just kind of want to get a world a different little perspective on what actual barbershop conversation is, man. So, you know what I'm saying? So when people say barbershop conversation, you don't think it's just talking about LeBron and Bronny. It's more than that, man. We trying to build. I feel like barbers, man. Barbers are like some of the only people that's in the streets that could get the ear of the streets. And we got y'all for 30 minutes or more. What you gonna say? You know what I'm saying? What you gonna say? If I got you for 30 minutes or more, I'm either gonna learn something from you or you gonna learn something from me. One or the other. I appreciate that, brother, man. I appreciate it, man. I tell you no lie, I pray a lot. I read my scriptures, I pray a lot, man, and I pay attention. I'm not above correction, man. You know what I mean? And I love talking to brothers like you that can challenge me on what I think and feel, because it makes me better and it makes you better. So therefore, it makes both of us better. Iron sharpens iron, you know what I'm saying? And that's what we doing, man. This is how we get to it, man. I think I got a 2 o'clock. I'm not sure, but yeah, man. So shout out Barber, man. This is the spotlight. This is what we do. Joshua, you have officially been in the spotlight today, man. You know what I'm saying? Or you got a YouTube. I'm definitely going to subscribe to your YouTube. So whether you put stuff up or not, I'm subscribing. But yeah, man, I appreciate you. That was a real good conversation, man. For real. And I just think I just would challenge you. I would challenge you to holler at your friends that can be talked to. You know what I mean? And just kind of let them know, man, like, hey, man, you know, if you want, look, send them to this little pod, send them to this little live right here. You know what I mean? That way they can probably, if they, you know, go back and listen to the conversation you and I had, you know what I mean? Maybe they could probably come up with their own whatever, man. And so here it is. Okay, you got to get back into it. My girl is not about, oh, wow. Ugh. She was Jehovah's Witness. The only reason why I say that is because, like, I ain't really big on denominations, right? I feel like to a degree denominations are the equivalents of gangs. I know that's kind of extraneous, but I feel like certain denominations, every denomination have their own way of doing things, right? And they all so-called come from this one book. And you come from this one book, but yet and still you got a whole nother way of looking at this book that's like you're putting your own personal spin on the book, right? Therefore, you say, I don't really like the fact that y'all do this, so I'm gonna go do that. Because, and now what we gonna call it? Well, we gonna call it My Way. And so now we My Way, Church of My Way, right? And then they be like, well, I don't really like how y'all do it y'all way, so I'm gonna go over here and do it this, and we gonna call it this way. So it's like it's the equivalence of gangs. When you read your scripture, you understand how even in the prayer start off with our Father, right? If you ever had a father in your life, I didn't, but I still understand this concept because I had a grandfather in my life. But if you got a father in your life, you understand the relationship between you and your father. Build relationship, not religion. Fall back from the relationship. From the religion, my bad. Fall back from the religion. Don't get involved in that. Oh, we not denominational. We Church of Christ. We Baptist. We Methodist. We Pentecost. We Jehovah's Witness. Get back. I just want a relationship with my Father, my Heavenly Father. I want a relationship with my Heavenly Father. And I guarantee you, when you start to build that relationship and you start to pray, He'll lead you to the group that you need to be around that's going to help build your spiritual strength and your physical strength. You know what I'm saying? Your worldly strength and your spiritual strength. Because you need to have strength here in this world, because this is the devil's playground. Remember what we was talking about earlier about the pussy? This is the devil's playground. And you got to have strength to know how to be like, nah, I'm out of that. I'm out of that, because you got to be able to see it, man. Man, I got you, bro. I'm here, man. I'm here. You know what I mean? And this is just a way, you know what I'm saying? This is just a way you could be in my chair, even though you probably miles away. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's like you gotta build relationship, man. And I tell you no lie, man. Once I realized how important it was to have that one relationship, it's just like he said. He said it could be two people walking in the sand, but only one footprint. You know what I'm saying? And that's God carrying you, or that's basically what it's saying. Like God carrying you, like He with you, and He's carrying you, because y'all both out there getting it. But you know what I mean? Y'all seen? Nah, man. Where would I remember you from? Remember you from? So it's really like, man. See, Johnson, you got me in here preaching. You got me in here going, bro. You put me in preaching. But yeah, man, don't go with religion, man. Go with relationship. Go with relationship, man. Get back. You read the scripture. Read a verse a day. Read a verse a day. I would, read a verse a day. You know what I'm saying? Read one in the morning. Read one in the night. Pray before you go to sleep. Watch your life change, man. Oh yeah. The other day, yeah. I remember you. Yeah, from LA. Yep, you had disappeared on me, man. I think somebody had a question for you. They asked you, was you from LA? They had a question for you, and then you must have went back to work or something. But yeah, I don't know what they were saying. Denominations say if you don't follow their way, right, you're going to a bad place. Well, it's not enough. Like you say, if you don't follow their way, then you're gonna go to hell, and you feel like just be a good person. Well, it's not. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say it's not enough, but you got to kind of like, all right, if you subscribe to the Bible, right? Because a lot of people don't. But if you all right, y'all sing, be cool, family. If you subscribe to the Bible, right, you got work to do. And one of the things that you need to do is what started the topic today is by donating your time and being good to other people and helping the next person, helping people that can't do nothing for you. This person can't do anything for you, but you're going to do so much for them. Some people will consider that being a good person. You know what I'm saying? But like you say, right, you have to follow the word and let God tell you how to be a good person. You want to be a good person, but let God tell you how He says you're a good person. People say, oh, I love God. And I ask people, well, how you know you love God? They go, because when I need Him, He be right there. And they got all kinds of answers. You know what I'm saying? Think about that when you ask that question. How do you know you love God? Right? And then God will tell you how to show Him that you love Him. He'll tell you, you love me. This is how you show it. This is how you'll know you love me. How? Because you keep my commandments. We're not perfect. We are not perfect. I promise you, we not. But the problem with a lot of people is that, appreciate it, brother. I need that, man. Thanks, y'all saying. The problem with a lot of people is okay with not being perfect. Like, it's okay to not be perfect. Keep this. It's okay to not be perfect, but don't be okay with not being perfect. The goal is to try to be perfect. And when you walking in the word and you walking like that, your goal is to try to be perfect. Every day you're removing strongholds. You're removing sin. You're removing temptation. God don't tempt you. You know what I'm saying? God don't tempt. See, I told you, Josh, now you got me preaching. See, you showing the side of me that I don't normally show to people. You know what I'm saying? Only when you're in my chair. But now you getting to see it. I'm sorry. I'm just running my mouth. But you know, when you start to remove that temptation, you start to remove certain things. Remember what I was telling you about? Abstain from sex. walk away from it. You know what I'm saying? Just give yourself some time. I'm not saying you ain't never gonna go back. I say I drink tequila. You know what I'm saying? I drink tequila, but sometimes I stop. I'll be like, no, I'm cool on that, man. I need to get myself together. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, man. I just hope I do something right, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen say thanks for making the live stream. But see, it's like, you know, don't be okay with not being perfect. You know what I'm saying? Try to be perfect. Try to be perfect, man. Listen, my goal is to be perfect. So how do I do that? I already know that I'm gonna fall short. I already know that I'm not gonna make it. But you can say, imagine like when you play sports, right? You be like, man, this team hard, man. Most likely we gonna lose. Like, cause this is a tough team to play. And most likely you know you're gonna lose to this team. But you still go out there and play. You still go out there and give it your all. You still go out there and play your hardest. And you still leave it all on the court, field, baseball field, whatever you do. In the ring, however, whatever sport you play, you still leave it all out there. You still go out there and you still try. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. You still try. And so when you start to walk in that word and you start to be in that space and you like, you know what? I know I'm a mess up. I know I'm a stumble. Because you got people out there that's placed in your life to help you stumble. You got people that's placed in your life for you to fall. You know what I'm saying? You got people that's placed there to stand in your way, to stop you from getting to that other side. You got people that's in your world right now, that's around you, that's telling you you can't, you won't, you shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? That's right, y'all saying never give up. You got people that's telling you actively right now, telling you, nah, man, nah, I ain't gonna work, nah. You know what I'm saying? No, man. You still go out there and try. And that's what it is when you walking with God and you walking in that scripture and you allow God to come into your life and start to take over. Because a lot of people, and this is another thing, Josh, I'm gonna tell you. A lot of people have a false sense of control is the reason why they won't open the door and let God in. You know what I'm saying? Because they got a false sense of control. They think they control their life, and by giving control over to God, that is going to ruin their life. I don't go to the strip club no more. I don't really be at no clubs like that no more. I don't be outside the street wilding no more. And I feel great. I don't miss anything. I don't miss none of it. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go to church every week to love God. No, I totally agree. But see, that's what I'm saying. I totally agree. You don't have to go to church every week, but it's about what you're doing through the week. Right? What are you doing throughout the week? What you doing on Monday? What you doing on Tuesday? What you doing on Wednesday? How much time are you spending with God? That's the trick. I ain't got to go to church and listen to this pastor scream at me. Oh, guilt trip me in. Will a man rob God? Guilt trip me into paying you money or trying to manipulate me. Oh, God loves a cheerful giver. They all out there just giving me motivational speeches. I don't gotta go to church for that. You know what I'm saying? My man Yasin coming through with the motivation too. That's what's up. But you don't gotta go to church for that every week. No. But how much time are you spending in your own personal devotion? You know what I'm saying? How much time you read in your scripture, praying to God, meditating on the word? You know what I'm saying? How much time do you keep that in your heart? You know what I mean? So that's what really matters, for real. I ain't going to church. That's what really matters. Like, it really matters how much time you spending with your God. That's what really matters. You know what I mean? Because if you ain't spending time with God, you ain't going to be able to hear his voice. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to be able, no problem, bro. You ain't going to be able to hear his voice. You know what I'm saying? If your brother called you on the phone right now, all he can say is, yo, boy, and you going to know exactly who it is. You going to know exactly who it is just like that. That's all he got to do is say, yo, boy. And yo, what's up, man? And that's how you want to be. That's the type of relationship you want to have with God. You want to have the same type of relationship. You want to be like, soon as he say, Joshua, you going to be like, all right, let me handle that real quick and I'll be right back. You know what I'm saying? What type of pastor is he? And what y'all disagree on? What type of pastor is he? Is he one of the pastors that be like, you know, screaming in the microphone and you better come out there? Is he one of them type pastors, or is he one that actually teach. Because if he's a teaching pastor, right? If he a teaching pastor, like somebody like Vodi Bakum, somebody like Stephen Darby, if he's a teaching pastor like that, the old Miles Monroe, I don't know what happened, later on, but the old Miles Monroe, if he a teaching pastor, somebody that could actually like break down scripture and help you see it from the perspective that you probably wasn't looking at it before, you know what I'm saying? Then I don't see how y'all would, not from what I've learned from you today, I don't see how y'all would have disagreements. But if he one of those pastors that's don't ask me because I'm the pastor type pastors, then yeah, y'all gonna have a lot of disagreements. You know what I'm saying? My man, y'all saying, I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. Thanks for joining me, man. Thanks for joining me. But yeah, man, so, apparently my 2 o'clock is late if I had a 2 o'clock. He says you got to be going to church. You have the same beliefs. Follow the word. He's a cow. Okay. I don't agree with that, bro. I don't think you have to go to church. All right, let's put it this way. This is why I don't agree. I'm going to show you why I don't agree. Because the Bible say, wherever 2 or more is gathered in my name, I'll appear. Right? Me and you are 2. We got 1 more where Yasin is, and he catching on too. He around. He listening. He paying attention. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm gonna thank you anyway, Yasin. Right? So now that's 3. You mean to tell me God ain't here? I done caught Chell so many times talking about this, and this is one of my favorite topics. And I love talking about boxing, but this is one of my favorite topics. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're having church right now. We're having church. I'm getting understanding. You getting understanding. You know what I'm saying? We're having church. You know what I'm saying? So once again, how do you vet them? You saying you got the worst experience in churches? You've been in the worst church? How you vet the churches? Same way. It goes back to the same thing, man. Where are you right here with it? How are you vetting it? Are you just going in because you say it's church, so it has to be right? Nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nah. You gotta say, let me measure your word up with the word of God. Let me go back to the Bible and measure up what you saying with what God's saying. And if it don't add up, walk away, bro. I gotta go. I can't stay here. Because you're gonna lead me to hell. Because that's where you're going. You're going to hell. So if I stay with you, you're gonna lead me to hell. Because your word ain't lining up with God's word. So why would I sit here and be around you if your destination is hell and I'm trying to go to heaven? You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all saying I'm here every day, man. I'm actually going overtime right now, messing around with Josh because he got me in the pit. Joshua got me in the pit today, man. So I'm actually here from 1 to 2. I try to keep it at an hour, but Joshua got me in the pit today, and I'm loving it. Pause. Pause. But and my next client ain't get here yet. I don't know. I got to check my schedule again. But yeah, man. Most of the churches is just them telling you about the events, set up maybe 30 minutes of actual script. If that. They'll sit back and read 1 or 2 scriptures. You know what I'm saying? They'll read 1 or 2 scriptures and then they'll be like build a whole story around it. They'll build a whole story around, this 1 or 2 scriptures. And now they keep you in there for like an hour. I think if you go to church, you should walk out of church feeling like A, you got some work to do, or B, you should feel convicted. You should feel challenged, and you should feel like, damn, I really be messing up. And you should feel like you got work to do. If you don't feel those ways, in my opinion, that's just my opinion. If you don't feel like that, bro, and you just motivated, and I think the motivational churches are good. I think they're good. I think they're good for the culture. I think they're good because we need motivation. You know what I'm saying? We do need motivation. So we need the motivational churches. We need the churches that's going to make us feel great. You know what I mean? God's got a blessing with the name on it. We need those churches, man. But at the same time, moreover, we need the churches that's going to actually teach you scripture and show you how to be when people say, oh, I'm a God. Well, The Bible shows you how to be a God. You know what I'm saying? So it's really like we need the fun churches, but at the same time, if you're not learning scripture. So when stuff come up and people ask you simple questions like, well, what's the full armor of God? You go, huh? Dang, man. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know. So, all right, we go from there. Then when you go there and say, well, why do you celebrate Christmas? You feel me? What is that? What is that cross that you wear on your neck? Like, what's up with that? Like, do God approve of that or not, and why? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, exactly, we need God. You know what I mean? Yeah. Ego steps in the way. Yeah. They don't want to lose the numbers, so they don't change. What you mean, like as far as like people in the media, or like on like celebrity world or whatever, when you say they don't want to lose the numbers? Like you mean lose the numbers like followers and stuff like that? Like, is that what you mean when you say you don't want them to lose numbers? So they don't challenge. Yeah. Oh, okay. I got it. You talking about in the churches, the pastors and stuff. Yeah. Well, see, you know, if you talking about the pastors, right, in the churches, yeah. And that's the Bible tell you, man. People go to church because they want you to tickle their ear and stuff. Like a lot of pastors got ear tickling, yeah, because that's gonna keep the money flowing. That's gonna keep the money. If I can keep you happy and keep you giving and make you feel guilty, will a man rob God? That's gonna keep the money flowing. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, y'all saying I appreciate it, man. Come on back tomorrow, man. Appreciate having you here, bro. Have a great day. But yeah, that's gonna keep the money flowing. You know what I mean? So I gotta say stuff that's gonna tickle your ear. I gotta hype you up. Yeah. Yeah, when you leave, that make cause the more I sow, the more I'm gonna get back. Meanwhile, your car won't start. Meanwhile, your electric bill due. Meanwhile, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's all they want to do. But the thing is that you as the church goer, right, gotta read your own scripture, develop your own relationship so you can see the tricks of the devil. That's it. You build up your stamina. You feel me? That goes back to what is the full armor of God. Having that armor on will help you see some of the stuff that you would never unsee. Yup, going to the gym. Yeah. New Year, people are getting how hard it is to give up. Yup, you're right. You're absolutely right. I had a great time with this conversation, bro, but I got to get up out of here, man. So I'll be back tomorrow, man. I appreciate everybody. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, y'all subscribe, like, let somebody know about me. I'll be back here tomorrow, 1 o'clock, you know what I mean? Thanks for joining me in the spotlight, Joshua. You my guy, man. I appreciate that. Y'all seen. Good looking out, bro. You know what I mean? Y'all be cool, man. Josh, I appreciate you, man, because you really made me dig in my bag a little bit. I wasn't expecting to have to go in my bag, but you know what I mean? I appreciate you, bro. For real, man. Y'all be good, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow, man. Shout out to Barber.